Okay, so here's how it works. Brandt rubbed his hands together. You'll watch a training video, then we suit up, and we do some practice exercises. Then up we go for the tandem jumps. We already reviewed your waivers. My buddy Dallas, who owns this outfit, will have you in good hands, beautiful. I'll take the birthday boy.
But I wanted to go with you.
Lower lip coming out, Shelby pouted. She'd win, of course. She always did. I know, darling. But we gotta go by weight and height. I'm the tallest.
Yeah, you are.
She gave him a blatantly appreciative once-over that made Shane need to look away. Anyway, since I'm taller and stronger but not as heavy, I'll need to take your brother. We need to balance the weights. He gestured at another guy, who was shorter and older but ripped, with a rugged face. As far as consolation prizes went, Shelby hadn't done too badly for herself, but she still managed to pout all through the safety video and lecture. For his part, Shane tried to pay attention. No way was he about to die simply because he'd missed some critical tip. He had a show and 2 nights in Spokane that he couldn't miss. Thankfully, Shelby and Macy, who was an aspiring folk singer, were headed to a festival outside Bozeman. He wouldn't meet up with them again until Cheyenne. God bless the start of festival and outdoor concert season. If he was careful with his pennies, he'd be able to afford another winter in Nashville, pounding the pavement in search of his dreams. Maybe sell another song or two in the meantime. Life was too promising to go splat parachuting. Now we're going to check the equipment and practice body position. Dallas led them through getting suited up. Windsuits, webbed harnesses, helmets, like Shane needed the reminder his noggin was at stake. So I'm gonna be right behind you. Brandt's silky smooth voice slid over Shane's strung-out nerves, making it so his body wasn't sure what it thought of the other man's easy charm, or his nearness as he slipped behind Shane, way too close for comfort. He smelled like the beach, salty and crisp with a hint of something botanical. First thing we want to do is check the harness fit. Shane made a strangled sound as Brandt ran a blunt finger between the harness and Shane's shoulder. Relax. I'm a professional. Chuckling, he didn't remove his hands, instead continuing to check Shane's straps and each connecting point, stopping to review each place where they'd be hooked together. His spiel was probably meant to calm Shane down, but even his glancing touches were electric and had Shane tensing further. He forced a laugh to cover for his discomfort. Couldn't have Brandt thinking he reacted to his presence in any way. Somehow the fact that you're crazy enough to do this for a living isn't as reassuring as you'd think. Living? Nah. Brandt gave an easy shrug as he came around to Shane's front. This is just a favor to Dallas. And you want to talk crazy, I'm a smoke jumper. I leap out into active forest fires. This Sunday tourist hop is nothing. Now that made sense. Naturally, Sky Cowboy wasn't going to be happy on the parachuting equivalent of the bunny slope. Shane had heard about those smoke jumpers. The guys who risked their lives fighting wildfires, often with only their wits and a chainsaw. He was both impressed and slightly worried as a guy with that kind of danger tolerance might take risks Shane wouldn't. So what you're saying is we're boring you. Not saying that at all. He turned his full megawatt charm on Shane before moving behind him again. This is still a hell of a way to spend an afternoon. And it's a gorgeous view with the forests on all sides. I was thrilled to land the Grangeville assignment for the season. You're not local to here? He asked to distract himself from Brandt's touch again, the way he stretched Shane's arms this way and that. The other guys were doing the same thing, but it didn't make it any more comfortable. Nah, no home base, really. I feel that mood. Shane never knew how to answer the hometown question. Home for him was the stage, how he felt with his guitar, the friction of strings on his calluses. But a place? Nah. I just go where the forests...